Shahrukh, welcome to your own film. Uh, and I have to say that when I was doing, अरे दे देंगे यार फोटो प्लीज भगवान के लिए बात करने दो ना. मैं टॉक शो होस्ट हूँ, मैं ही बात करना चाहता हूँ, यही मेरा काम है. नमस्कार, स्वागत है आपका इस मंच पे. तो मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि this when I was doing the math, then I realized this is the 10th film that we've collaborated on. It's been quite a journey, and I feel before we get into Ittifaq, I feel the one thing that you and I have always combated, or at least dealt with, is the fact that we constantly have to prove our intense love and family love for each other. Why do you think that is?
Um, First of all, I'd just like to thank Karan and the whole team, which has got me here. And of course, Karan Johar and before him, his father, Mr. Yash Johar, who actually treated me like a family when I came here and gave me opportunities to work with them. I worked with Yash Ji on Duplicate. And then our long association started with Kuch Kuch Hota Hai. And since then, yes, I have also seen different shades of love that have been connotated to me and Karan, from a friend to a brother, and on even higher levels. And then situations where we supposedly have fought. You know, in life, I believe that there are some relationships which don't need to be substantiated every time, to be explained every time. It irritates me, as a matter of fact, to keep on explaining to people that I love Karan, I love Hiru Auntie, I love his two new little babies very, very much, and they're so pretty, mashallah. And our relationship every time, if he's doing a film which is not with me, if I'm doing something which is with someone that Karan doesn't get along with, and there are lots of people at different times that Karan doesn't get along with, and then starts getting along with them, and then so because I'm a little outside of what happens around the world, so I can't keep tabs of his good times with who and bad times with who, and fortunately, unfortunately, I go on to be working with someone he must be hating at that point in time, and then I'm like, but it doesn't ever, ever, ever come in between the relationship we have shared. So if this perhaps a little inappropriate stage, place to say it, but once and for all, I've never had a problem with Karan Johar. I love him unconditionally, and so does he. We are like family, and inshallah, we'll grow old together, and we'll be here at 107 on wheelchairs, launching new films, working together. May not be working together as director actors, but there'll always be this camaraderie, brotherhood. And I know one thing for a fact, that if ever, ever, Khuda na khasta, Karan is in trouble, I'll be the first guy to come and stand in front of him. If he's lost a lot of weight, then behind him, because then he'll be agile and cool and maybe able to protect me. We're always there for each other. So I don't know why people keep talking that. But now with so many people talking so many things, I think best is just to keep quiet and move on and make the films and
No,
do
which
the
is
work
why I
that we
said,
do.
because it's amazing that, you know, when we go through this kind of a journey, yet you have to constantly encounter these questions. But it's, I think, in the past, and I think our work speaks for itself, and the love comes through in any case. Ittifaq is a special film on so many levels, like I said right at the beginning. And I think you were one of the first people, and I think Renu Auntie will endorse that, who showed that, you know, that strength and support to the material. You know, it came your way, and then eventually all of us kind of decided to produce this film. What was your core instinct when you first read the material that made you want to support it?
There are two, three things, and I'd say that now. One, of course, I've known Junu and Abhay since they were babies. They used to assist Karan. Junu used to. And Renu Auntie I've known for years, and Ravi sir. And I don't know, I'm not very socially good. I don't know how to keep on, how do you say, nurture relationships. But I feel for people for some reason. And that's not the big thing, that I feel for people for some reason. The big thing is that those people feel a lot for me, and I can sense that. So I've always felt Renu Auntie, for some reason, just loves me. And the two kids, I've seen them grow up. And, you know, when one of them decided to direct a film, I think apart from the legacy and the fact that they are from films and they want to do this stuff, I thought it was an amazing script. I normally don't have too much sense of script, as Karan would tell you. Karan narrated some other film to me called Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, and it ended up being some other film. Kal Ho Na Ho, I didn't even hear the script. And he knows I have no sense of scripting and screenplay, and that could be an amazing headline. Shah Rukh has no sense of screenplay, that's why he makes such awful films. But I'm going to try and say things which don't get me in any kind of headline tonight.
It's a bit difficult, no matter what you say.
Right.
It's
so
okay.
when I read the script, to be honest, I wanted to be a part of it as an actor. It was so exciting. And I think a better actor than me has essayed that role now, which is Akshay, and more befitting for the film. Unfortunately, at that time, I had decided to do 3 films, so I couldn't become part of it. I was doing Rais and Fan, and they were physically very hectic. I just loved the way the film had been adapted, turned around, changed a bit, and the product, inshallah, when it comes out, everybody will enjoy it. Apart from that, I remember Yash Ji, a few days before he passed away, Mr. Yash Chopra, he told me the story how he made Ittifaq. And that's an amazing story. He was making some film, and there was a break in some film, and they went to see this play, and overnight they all decided to make this film for the B.R. Chopra production. And when I was growing up, it was my mother's favorite film, Ittifaq. And Mr. Rajesh Khanna's first film, maybe, I don't know, or maybe the second, or it was a newcomer that time, and Nanda Ji, who nobody could expect anyone else to be but a sister. Okay, sisterly and loving and sweet. And the way that it's very theatrical. It's based on a play, so maybe so. And I found it very, very interesting. And in a country where we don't make too many thrillers, you know, to come across a script which young boys are adapting from a classic, if I may say so, and you know, and bring it to fore. It was extremely exciting. And to Karan's credit, I'm a little lethargic about taking films and getting them cast. But Karan is really good with it. He sees the right people in the right roles. I think that's one of his biggest strengths as a director and a producer. So when he decided on Akshay and Siddharth and Sonakshi, I thought it was really a fantastic combination. So thank you very much for genuinely making one of my favorite films more relevant for the times today. Because some films, like, you know, I've done Devdas, which would never be better than the classic. Dawn, one has attempted, which would never be better than Bachchan Saab's. But somewhere down the line, just to reintroduce the great cinema that perhaps passes the youngsters by. So Ittifaq is another move in that line, and hopefully the youngsters will really like it.
No, totally, and I think that's why we've had, like, up to this point, we've tried to protect the material of the film. We've tried to, like, which is an internal decision. That
I am the murderer in the film, so just in case.
Oh, yeah, he killed the film.
I do come in the end, wearing a singlet. We have a rehashed version of "Is kaala kaala pe hum tum kare dhamal."
That's all we need.
And that's it.
That's all we need to make this film a memorable experience at the end of it all. No, so what we did is we actually protected the film for its, in terms of, like, not revealing much, which is why we took this stand of not going out there and promoting it with the actors and leaving them on their own, because you never know what
and those actors who are speaking a lot in backstage right now.
Yes, right now. Shh. Yeah, those very actors, because I think they both were just speaking, all of them were speaking, they would felt so strange that they haven't been promoting this film. None of them have been out, so it's almost like they're feeling guilty that they have not done enough. So they've been hanging with each other for the last week because they've not been traveling cities, dancing in malls, being in reality shows. It's almost like they feel they haven't done enough. And we had always planned that we'd do this one conference 4 or 5 days ago, and of course bring Shah Rukh into the forefront, protect you as much as we can. And now that you've announced you're the killer, we haven't really done a great job of protecting you. The film opens with a thank you card to Shah Rukh Khan and Ranbir Kapoor. So either of them could have been the killer, because everybody at interval point was like, is Ranbir Kapoor the murderer? I'm like, but he's not in the film. So how will he be the murderer? But anyway, it's I think a great, I mean, we're 3 producers on this, which is rare for a film of this scale, but it's more the affection and emotion that brings us together and not just the content of the film. And the fact that we're all here like a strong unit really speaks volumes about the love we feel for the people making it and the ones who have. Without, of course, any further delay, both Shah Rukh and I really want to introduce you to the 2 boys who actually have helmed Ittifaq. I know what it feels like to be a debut director. It's nerve-wracking. It's also exceptionally scary to actually remake your own family lineage film, because, you know, you can always run the risk of comparison, but yet he took it heads on. He's somebody who's been in the zone of filmmaking for so many years, but this is his first piece of work. Always very introverted, always likes to take a back step, but he's standing next to us, and there's no point he has to be in the foreground now, because we're those kind of boys, men. So please welcome the director of Ittifaq, Abhay Chopra, which I will tell you what his pet name is once he comes in. So I have to tell you, like most faithful Punjabi boys, he has a pet name. And invariably we name our children that make us sound like pets and not people. But that's just part of the love that Punjabis have in their family. So his name is Boo. It's not Abhay. Nobody calls him Abhay. Just for me to nationally announce his pet name, it's Boo. And now I want to introduce you to Junnu, who is the creative producer of the film. His name is Kapil Chopra, very carefully selected by his loving mother and father. These are the names, Junnu and Boo. And it's very difficult when you have to call out to both of them because you'll end up making a combination of the two names. So firstly, before we ask you about your immense talent and the reason you made this, how do you react to these names? Junnu.
Do you hold it against your parents?
Always, always. But I love the name, and I think it has naam sabko yaad rahega. So for me, that works superbly well.
Junnu, I understand, but to have a name after a scare.
That's why I never say it publicly.
You never say it publicly. That is Boo.
No, it was Abhay.
What is the origin of this name? Where did it come from? Why are you called Boo?
I have no idea. So I asked mom that.
But I want to know, when you introduce yourself to girls at a party, how do you say, "Hi, I'm Boo"?
And how does that work out eventually?
Not going anywhere. So that's the thrill of Ittifaq. Boo is the thrill of Ittifaq.
Boo is the thrill of Ittifaq. So Boo, your decision very quickly to have made this film, what was that? Was it always because as a child growing up, this was one of the films that you really enjoyed watching of the family films that were made?
Yeah, I think so. I think for me it was. I loved it growing up. I think I always found it ahead of its time, and I think it's. I mean, for me, this is my homage to it. That's it. It's not.
Yeah.
I'm not remaking it. The original is there.
Yeah.
People can go back and watch it. This is just my version of it.
For all those who will go back and check about the original, the killer of the original, we shouldn't say anything, but is it the corresponding killer, someone else altogether? What is the status of that? Because everybody knows what happened at the end of the 1969 Ittifaq.
I think just let them wait till 3rd of November.
Feb they should not wait for. It would be nice if they wait till the 3rd of
first time,
November. Feb they might have to see something else. Especially with release dates changing, God knows what's coming in Feb now. But I'm saying that it's quite exciting that you chose to adapt it. And Shah Rukh just said that it was his favorite film. And did you, when you read the script, were you surprised with the end?
I'd be very honest. The film is out in a few days, and I think the one thing perhaps has been wrongly essayed is it's not really a remake. I think it's quite an original film. The how do you say it? Premise in India? What do they say? Premise. So the premise might be similar. The takeoff point might be similar.
Sorry, Anisha Beg corrects me. It's premise.
It's premise.
Sorry.
Okay. Premise or the premise of this film is perhaps is similar to the 1969 Ittifaq, but when I read the script, it had taken flight of its own. It's very different, and I think a few characters that have been added into this film, which were not present in the theatrical version or the theater version of the original, actually really add a lot to it. So I found that very exciting, that the premise is the same, but Boo has made the premise a little more.
Boo and Junnu have
have
dutifully kind of done this. Junnu, you had a success with Bareli Ki Barfi, and this is the second offering from BR Films, and I hope it works out really well. So you'll have ended the year from a thriller whodunit to a love story. A great gamut to cover in the same year.
I hope so, and I mean, we are just out here to make films, and like Shah Rukh had told me once, bas aap picture banao, and I will back you, and I've always told him if I have him and Karan by my side, I don't need anyone else. So I hope we don't disappoint you all, and I hope we can keep making films and get our legacy up there where it was.
That's lovely, and I'm sure it will, because what a tremendous legacy. Like I said, one of the foremost studios of our country and the one that truly believed in story. In fact, just as I said, the only studio that at that point of time, which is given today, had a story development team, which never happened ever in the 60s. It used to be the legacy of BR Films. We have to introduce you now to, of course, the big part of our evening is not the three actors, but the three suspects of Ittifaq. So please welcome all three of them. Different ways they got cast at different junctures of the film. Sidharth Malhotra was actually cast very first, I think, because it was who Boo wanted right at the top. And then after that, it was very amazing how Sonakshi and Akshay just fit so perfectly into the films. So let's begin by calling Sidharth Malhotra, who helms the cast of Ittifaq. Yeah. To Sonakshi Sinha, and when she comes on stage, we'll tell you about exciting trivia and her attachment to BR Films. Sonakshi Sinha, ladies and gentlemen. And Akshay Khanna, one of our suspects again. Akshay Khanna, ladies and gentlemen. Interestingly, Sonakshi told us something interesting, that her father was offered Ittifaq and he could at the original, and he couldn't do it. And at that juncture, it wasn't possible, and therefore then, you know, the cast changed. And then also her mother did one of her first shooting days of her career with BR Films. So it's amazing how it's a full circle, and how she's in Ittifaq today with the given circumstance.
Yeah, and my parents actually went and saw the film at that time. Yeah. So Ittifaq. So it is a full circle.
And my dad did Ravi sir's first film, and I'm doing Boo's first film.
Great. So we have at the two ends of our panel, we have two non-nepotistic people, and the remaining in the center are brand ambassadors of nepotism. Siddharth Malhotra and Shah Rukh Khan do not represent nepotism, which also speaks volumes about how both can work equally, efficiently, and correctly, right or not? All right. So normally I would have made everyone sit down, but I think this is working out so well that we're in a semicircle. So I'm going to just start. Sid, this film has been, of course, exciting for you for various reasons, and everyone's talking about who the killer is eventually. Our polls today, we did across the media polls. We did with the media, which is members. Thank you so much for voting, all of you, as well as online and television and radio. And the results are quite interesting. Actually, I know them by heart, but I will actually still tell you. The result is quite exciting. It's 31% of the base thinks Sonakshi is the murderer, 18% think Sid is, 28% say Akshay Khanna, and 23% think someone else. Yes. Is it you?
Is it you?
I've murdered a lot of things, but films, I don't know. So, Sid, what do you have to feel about people who think that you have such an innocent face?
Well, I think that's for them to judge on this Friday, on the 3rd. And yeah, I think I just want to say I'm really excited to be a part of a murder mystery. I think we don't make enough of them. And for me, this is my first time being accused of murder. And it's been lovely. I think he's extremely talented. I met him years ago, oddly for the same film, and then for some reason never happened. And I think I was meant to be a part of this film, that it happened this time, and it's coming out this Friday. And I hope also for his first film that I think he's worked really hard and he's made a fabulous film, that it works for all of us. And yeah, we'll find out on 3rd now कि ये poll सच है कि झूठ है, or who won. And is there somebody winning who gets
18, it? No, well, if they just get our intense love if they go to the theaters on Friday.
Okay, so thank you guys.
18% think you're innocent, but does that apply to your personal life as well?
On what am I being charged for in my personal life?
You tell me.
For what? No murders in my personal life, only.
No? What? Yeah. Any accusations?
No.
Is there an interrogation?
So a lot of ladies have killed me with their looks.
They can feel you with their looks.
Killed me with their looks.
What is your status? We must tell everyone really wants to know, because there's so much speculation. Are you single?
I am single.
All right. So that means you won before. There's some shattering
Nobody else
noise that happened. I think somebody broke her bangles.
Samal ke.
Who is there? I wonder who that is backstage. Yeah. किसने अपने तोड़े? नहीं, somebody has said. ठीक है, single है तो अच्छा है, it's okay. It opens various doors and these days windows as well. We won't ask you all, because we'll ask you after next film, because then it'll matter. What about your status? Should we ask you?
Why do you want to know my status? Firstly, I am very upset. I have been the quintessential good girl of Hindi cinema, and your 31% people think I have done it.
Because maybe what you're projecting is not what is.
Maybe.
So, are you a seductress or an adulteress in the film?
Well, they're both.
No, they're different
She has
things.
two sides to her.
Okay. Well, there's two sides to me, and I think that is what attracted me to do this film, to be able to play one role in two different ways, and which was most exciting, and to be directed by Boo. I think I must say that when you watch the film, you will not ever think once that this is a first-time director's work. He's done such a fantastic job, and he goes down in the list of my favorite directors. Yeah.
All right, fantastic. And I know that Sonakshi's done an immensely wonderful job, and we can't wait for everyone to see your work on Friday. Akshay Khanna, truly one of my favorite actors, and we see so little of you all the time.
You never work with me.
Yeah, I have. I have with this time. Listen, I got rejected once by you in my office on a film. Yeah, I wasn't directing. I direct very few films. You said no to Kurban, which, well, we won't talk about how that shaped up eventually. But I'm glad when you came, and again, it was for a cop's role in Ittifaq, and I was telling Juno and Boo, and I'm like, listen, this dude is like really weird. Yeah. He may say yes, he may say no. I have no way of gauging from his tone about what he's going to say, because you know you have a really scary tone, Akshay. You have no tone at all, and that's really scary. Like, we don't know whether you like someone, don't like someone, like what you hear, don't like what you hear. Why are you like this?
I don't know. I have no clue.
You have no clue why you're like this. I want to tell you, this man, and Shah Rukh said it, fantastic actor. We all know that. We all love him. We see so little of him. Monday to Friday, he's in Bombay. Then he goes to Alibag. Nothing. If he's winning an Academy Award on Saturday, he will not come back because he's in Alibag on Saturday. Yesterday, we had a cast and crew screening for a film where everyone is saying he's done outstandingly. He said, it's too far. I can't come, and it's 9 p.m. I'll be asleep by then. I'm like, here, we're in a zone of vanity. I'll go anywhere to see something that I've created, you know, and no matter what time it is. So again, I ask you, please answer my question. Why are you like this?
Yashraj is too far. I live at Malabar Hill. So I've kept my trial at Famous, so I'll watch it there.
What do you have to say about this? You've worked with Akshay. I mean, you've known him for so many years as well, Shah Rukh.
Yeah, he's extremely reticent and quiet, and that's why perhaps he come across as strange. And which is
never
not
said
true.
strange.
No, that's why you come across as strange. But I genuinely, yeah, I've had few interactions with him, but they're always a little off beat. You know, he's got a different beat that he dances to, and I find that very interesting personally. Also, I met him just now backstage, and then he went and sat on the sofa on the right side, and then somebody said, "Go and talk to him." I said, "नहीं होगी इससे बातचीत." अक्षय से वार्तालाप कुछ 12-15 दिन की हो गई है. अब अगली बार, he said, "But you know him so well." I said, "Yeah, but this is our knowing each other for a very, very long time." Yeah. But I like this not being able to fathom what kind of person he is. And I think in his enactment also, and this is too patronizing for me to be saying it, but I don't mean it patronizingly. I genuinely mean it as an audience. From Himalaya Putra onwards, whenever I've seen him as an actor, and which is seldom, too less, like Karan says, or maybe that is what is beautiful, that he comes once in a way, and when he comes, he really, really creates something unfathomable as an actor. I really, really appreciate your acting here. And this is honest truth. Having said that, why you're like this, I can also ask you, why the hell are you like this, man?
Well, I think Sid, Sonakshi, and Akshay had a tremendous kind of interesting synergy on set. I think there were like three completely different energies colliding. Sonakshi coming from a certain space, Akshay from a certain space, and Sid from a certain space as well. But I think the impact of what they brought to the table, and that has a lot to do with the director who kind of brought them together.
And their home-cooked food. Yeah. All thanks to auntie.
Yeah.
हमने इनका नमक खाया, इनका सब कुछ, इनकी रोटी जो diet food सब कुछ खाया इन्हें. Yeah. So I think that was our lunchtime every day on set, where we all bonded in the first few days, and we kept it going. We kept that culture going all throughout shoot. We've always had our meals together. All thanks to Junu and Boo and auntie right here for feeding us. And I think they're one of the warmest producers. And they make you feel, the whole set was feeling like a family. It has a very Gharelu vibe, which was very nice. I think.
Well, that's correct, Sid. I mean, that's well said, because it's after a long time that you go on a film set and you feel that vibe, because we've all become so intensely corporate in our demeanor, and you know, all about work, and everything is official and everything is work-like. And I think on this particular film, it all came together as one big strong unit. Now, this is us, the team of Ittifaq. The film releases November 3rd. Our request to all of you, if you can put it out there to everyone, is to please not reveal the end, is to really put no spoilers out, because this film is all about eventually its narrative, its journey, and its eventual destination. And if you reveal the destination, it'll still be exciting, but that 10% zyada maza that you will get when you don't know the end is always going to be much more exciting for you to watch. So if you can communicate, because you are our family as well, and if you really put this out there, it'll help us all.
काम आया तो family बना लिया इसने.
Release. It's all about loving all of you.
The alap is going on.
मैं आलाप जब मैं बात करता हूँ तो मेरे पीछे पीछे आलाप आ ही रहा है. It's a subconscious in my head. My own logos going on in the back. We're going to open these questions, a few questions from all of you, and we're happy to answer them related to the film and Sid's personal life.
Check. Hi, this is Alok on your left.
अरे I was waiting. आलोक कहाँ हो? हाँ. शुरू. बोनी तो आप ही से होती है.
सर मेरा सवाल मंच पे मौजूद सभी लोगों से है कि इस फिल्म के अलावा कोई ऐसा इत्तेफाक आपकी ज़िंदगी में या करियर वाइज हुआ हो जो आप शेयर
आंसर
करना
करेंगे आपकी जिंदगी में कोई इत्तेफाक मोमेंट हुआ है
चाहें? खान साहब आप शुरू करें और सिद्धार्थ से ख़त्म कर सकते हैं। कोई ऐसा इत्तेफाक इस फिल्म के अलावा जो आपको अभी याद आता हो करियर या ज़िंदगी में?
मैं उन्हीं लोगों की बात करूंगा यार जो यही बहुत बड़ा इत्तेफाक है कि हम लोग एक दूसरे को बहुत सालों से जानते हैं, अलग अलग मौक़ों पे मिले हैं। बट या करण से मैं इत्तेफाक से ही मिला था when his father got him on the, is it right, Karan Arjun? I was shooting Karan Arjun and मैं यश जी से बात कर रहा था and he had got his roly-poly son along and he said ये मेरा बेटा. At that time he didn't want to be in films, I think. He didn't want to make films and I think perhaps more than me, perhaps Adi, but even being in touch with me kind of convinced him that ठीक है मैं फिल्में बनाता हूँ because my dad is and I still remember his dad was also not so keen because he wasn't keen. So I think ये इत्तेफाक की बात है कि हम लोग एक जगह पर अजीब से मिले. मैं जाती हूँ मैं गाना कर रहा था and he met me and he thought I think my shoes or my shirt wasn't well fitting or he found me not fashionable enough.
He was wearing an orange denim
Yeah,
shirt,
so
and
denim
I
shirt.
called up Kajal that morning because I knew she was on set. My father wanted me to go on that film set, and he was like, "Aja mere saath, you must take rounds with me. Producers rounds lete hain, you know, हर जगह जाते हैं, and you know, you must come with me." तो जाती हूँ मैं तो मैंने काजल को बोला that I don't know anybody on set. She said, "Yeah, yeah, come there. The song is going on and on and on for 8 days. So you come and we'll sit together." Then I met Shah Rukh, and my impression of movie stars up to that point was like that, you know, they and especially Shah Rukh, there were lots of stories about like, oh, he's like, which I've written in my book about the first time I even saw him. But I have to say it now because I'm talking about it. But I went for a screen test for a TV serial that I was acting in. It was called Indradhanush. I was sitting in a room and it was 10 o'clock and the director was Anand Mehndru. He hadn't stepped out till about 2. And opposite me there was a man who was drinking tea and doing the crossword for 4 hours. I didn't know who he was. Anand Mehndru walks out after 4 hours, goes across the room and goes to this gentleman who's standing there. He says, "So sorry, I'm late ho gaya." Late ho gaya meaning 4 ghante late is not being late, but anyway, it's being on another level of late. But this man just stood up and said, "No, no, it's okay. I like the chai in your office and I wanted to finish the crossword and I don't want to do this serial. I just came to tell you that." So he said, "You waited 4 hours to tell me you don't want to do a serial." So he said, "Yeah, but I just like the tea in your office." And anyway, that man left and Anand Mehndru came towards me. He said, "Ow, ow, ow, I'm so happy to see you. You're quite fat," because he wanted a really fat boy for the part. So I said, "Thank you. I'm really quite fat." And so he said, I said, "Does that mean I got the part?" He said, "Yeah, yeah, you are getting the part. But look at that man. You know who he is?" I said, "No, he's saying he's an actor called Shah Rukh Khan." So I said, "Oh, I don't know." He said, "He's done a serial called 4G and he's stupid to let go. Look at this boy. I'm going to make him into a big star. He's going to do it." And I looked at that man and yeah, I was like, "Cool." And he said that Shah Rukh Khan ka kuch nahi hoga. That was my memory of Shah Rukh Khan, who was on the first time. And then I meet him in 1993, like about 5 years later. And he was warm and he was so wonderfully respectful to my father. And I think he had me at hello just that day. That was my big ittifaq moment.
Akshay, Sonakshi.
I think the biggest इत्तेफाक is that my dad did Ravi sir's first film and I'm doing Boo's film. I think इससे बड़ा इत्तेफाक क्या हो सकता है?
और आप हमारी बात क्योंकि नहीं सुन रहे मैं वापस बोल देती हूँ. My dad was supposed to do the original इत्तेफाक and वो नहीं हो पाया तो अब मैं हूँ. So life has come full circle and ये बहुत बड़ी इत्तेफाक है.
जुनू, सिद्धार्थ.
I think just coming together with all of them, I knew Karan as an assistant, I knew Shah Rukh the first time eating for Karan, and it was just beautiful how they all came and helped us in our time of need, and I mean, liked what they heard, and I mean, I think that itself is ittifaq.
Yeah, I think talking about the film, before I had met him, actually I met Boo about when I was doing Ek Villain 3 or 4 years ago. And for whatever reason, the film didn't happen at that time. And that time एक ही producer था. तो इत्तेफाक से 3 साल बाद मिले तो यहाँ 3 producer आ गए हैं. And Karan got involved and I did the film today, so I feel it was meant to be again. And yeah, we're pretty happy that everyone came together.
And I think Boo's biggest ittifaq moment is ittifaq itself. I think this is his big, it doesn't get bigger than this ittifaq moment. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, any other questions we have from the house? Yes, sir. Hanji. Because it happened one night. IT is for it. It was part of Rahul Nanda, but the happened one night has vanished. It was there in the first creative. The IT in red is because of the it happened one night. And the blood is because it's about a double murder. Yeah, it says that I just don't like plain things. I like things that come with extra drama. Today, in fact,
And he needs a new
I
designer.
changed my shoes because Akshay found my shoes objectionable, the ones I wore in the afternoon.
Yeah.
He looked at them and he said, I can't bear your shoes. So I got scared and I changed them because I'm scared of Akshay, I've told you.
We are witness to this.
I would like to.
Karan?
Despite having no promotions of the film, are you happy with the kind of buzz it's got so far?
Yes, I mean, I think that the fact that we haven't promoted it has just built intrigue for a film like this. I'm not saying that this should be, you employ this as a device for every film. But for this particular genre, this space of film, I felt it was integral that we don't go out there and speak about it time and again. Because A, it carries I would say, the issue would be that it would sound repetitive. We said the same things again and again because we can't reveal much. And B, I think building intrigue is everything. So I'm certainly satisfied with the film. And I think that eventually will speak for itself. I'm more than satisfied.
All right, one more question. How well do you think thrillers do in India? Do you think it's a successful genre?
I think we make too few of them because we tend to laden them with a lot of, because a thriller cannot work when you put 6 songs in it because then it stops being thrilling because you're stopping, you're singing, then you start again. So a thriller really works when it's songless, and this one is songless.
Shahrukh, you weigh in on that about thrillers in India, and would you like to be part of it?
I'm sorry?
Thrillers in India and
Oh yeah, I think it's really. I mean, personally, one of my favorite genres is thrillers. I really enjoy them, and I could see like a film like Usual Suspects or whatever. Whenever I'm bored, I'll just put on Usual Suspects, knowing everything about it, even the lines. And I think, yeah, we do make very few thrillers in this country. And I don't know if that's because our films are laden with songs, and that is the reason, like Karan said. But he knows well, so maybe he understands that better. But I feel whatever the reason, we just make very few of them. You know, there was Qanun many years ago. Then there is I think you've done a couple with Abbas Mustan.
So many of your films, sir, in the beginning.
Bazigar, maybe.
Yes, so many of your films.
I'm please not saying that was the only one, but I think since then not very many except one.
I think a quintessential thriller would be Kahani. Kahani is a thriller. In the way that we try to channelize this film has been that songless story content thriller.
I would like to ask the lead pair, Siddharth and Sonakshi, how did it feel when you guys didn't go out full on like promoting the film? Usually you all are used to aggressive promotions.
It felt great.
I felt really guilty.
I feel
I'm not used to it. I think it's our first time. We're not used to it. We're
Great.
kind of confused.
Yeah.
So she's very happy.
No,
I'm
I'm
kind of
loving it also because the kind of response the trailer of this film got, I felt like, everybody just really connected with it and took to it. So I felt like we didn't have to go there and repeat all the same things. Like he said, it gets repetitive. We get asked the same questions. We have to... Honestly, promoting a film has become tougher than actually filming it. So I was very happy, and for the first time, it's refreshing even for an actor to be able to just sit back and gauge an audience's reaction from where we're standing instead of like going out there. It's nice.
I think the important thing to know is that normally we make a lot of films which are template driven. They're similar, the commercial films that we make. And for those, you need to go out and say, look, it's the same template, but we are trying to present it to you differently. And that's what happens in the nice ones and the bad ones. But I think this film, 2 reasons, I think, between Apurva, Gaurav, the whole team, the budgets have been kept because by the genre itself, the story itself, it's not a very pehlava film. And I think this film will be liked and loved and appreciated for the content, more than anything else. Not any less for the acting they've done, obviously, or the direction that happens, or the writing. But I think the content is going to be really important for the film. So when the content is going to be so important, and we can't show a lot of it by the genre itself, ki dikha denge sab kuch. So to talk about it, the less spoken about it, more seen and presented, I think would be better for Ittifaq. So I think the strategy which Karan and his team devised, I think is really, really nice for this film. And the actors also, again, in a film like this, it's very character driven. It's not a hero type or a stereotype. So I think that also becomes interesting, a part of storytelling when it unfolds. So it's nicer that it's kept kind of under wraps, and now slowly it'll open up and inshallah explode into some really nice thrilling moments in the film.
Also, I would like to...
Karan. Oh, we're in negotiation for some of that right now. We can't confirm that till it really happens.
Karan, hi. Yeah, Karan.
I think we've done a whole, we gave you a book on Ittifaq. On the set, the Ittifaq is that everyone showed up on time. and we managed to shoot the film.
Yeah, there was a time we thought we'll all watch it together at home, but I don't know if that happens because everybody's gonna be busy. But I'll meet you all on the 2nd here and spend some time with you. And yeah,
Make sure you ask him about Ittifaq. That's my request. Because since you all will meet him on the 2nd, एक 5 मिनट अगर आप इत्तेफाक के बारे में दे दे तो थोड़ा additional push मिल जाएगा.
क्यों तू तो कहता मार्केटिंग नहीं करनी, नहीं करनी, नहीं करनी.
अरे मैं कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे लोगों का काम है तो बोलने के लिए तो मैं कुछ भी बोल लेता हूँ.
Hello, Karan.
उस दिन कर देना, अभी तो हुआ नहीं.
Hello,
अभी तो
Karan.
2-3 दिन बाकी हैं.
I am very young at 45. I don't know what him.
Karan, yeah. Ittifaq was a songless film. In this film, Raat Baki, Baat Baki, वो गाना use
It's
किया
promotion,
गया.
promotion.
It's
Picture में
not
नहीं.
connected.
And
to
also,
Not in the film.
ये film में नहीं है. Do you know, just
film में नहीं.
please do write it. I think somebody got sued for it. हाँ, yeah. ये गाना इस फिल्म में नहीं है.
ये गाना इस फिल्म में नहीं.
तो धर्मा प्रोडक्शन की तरफ से, BR फिल्म्स की तरफ से और रेड चिलीज की तरफ से हमें सू नहीं करना. ये गाना
Please
फिल्म
मत
में
करना.
नहीं.
बहुत सारे हमारे वैसे ही
promotional
cases
video
हैं. I can't handle any more legal
you have
matters
to specify
for
that.
no reason. I beg you. I don't want to be sued again.
अच्छा, सोना